Hello guys, my name is Marlene Huerta and I'm here to present my district board meeting. So I attended Palmdale School District, their board meeting there, and Palmdale School District is in charge of all of the east side of Palmdale. They have about 26 schools under their district. They cover K through 8th as well as some Head Start, some ECE. They do have pre-K in part of their district. They have multiple board members who attended. I was a little confused between that because I know you mentioned not to count the president or any other superintendent or clerk. So there was actually 3 members that I found labeled as members, but there was a lot of people who actually attended the board meeting. So this here is Raul Maldonado. He's the superintendent for the whole district. Nancy Smith is the actual president of the board of trustees. She's an actual board member. The clerk, Juan Carrillo, is also part of the board. This here is an actual member, Joyce Ricks, as well as Robert Bynum and Dennis Trujillo. They are all board members, and these here are part of the cabinet. Teresa Santa Maria, Stacy Bryant, who used to be my high school principal for Quartz Hill High School when I was in high school, and John Porter, as well as Judy Hall and Kathleen Sanchez, who are also part of the cabinet, but were there at the meeting and were actually seated there for the board meeting. Some of the things that the board meetings are in charge of are setting the direction for the community school. They establish an effective and efficient structure for the school district. They provide support through behaviors and actions that they present. They ensure accountability to the public, and they act as the community leaders, which is all some of the things that I was able to see throughout the meeting when I did attend. There was a lot of those things that I did notice and see at the actual meeting. So the general format of the meeting, when I went there, I was a few minutes early, so I did get to see the socializing and the way that the board members were actually talking to the teachers and the parents. So it's a very positive experience. Lots of friendly conversations and catching up, and it was nice to see how there's actually a close-knit community, and they really are there to support and help each other, not only just to present that they are, but they really do talk to each other in ways that you can tell that they really are there for each other, and they do count and support each other. So they started off with their meeting, and it was very professional. Each member had a certain amount of time to talk. They presented themselves to begin with, and they each they didn't interrupt each other. They each had their own turns, which was very, very professional. Like I said again, it kind of reminded me of a judge room. It was, you had to be silent and really pay close attention to what was going on to not get lost throughout the whole agenda that they mentioned. So they didn't pass out agendas, and so there was nothing for me to scan, and I didn't have the guts to go approach an actual board member and take a picture, so I opted for a video. So that's why I'm here. I did find the agenda though online, and so I took a look at the agenda, and it was well on the spot because I was able to follow and remind myself, oh yeah, I did go through that. And they did speak about this certain topic. The first thing that they did speak about was the student achievements, and two schools actually went up and presented PowerPoints on their schools. Yucca Elementary School went up first. The principal there went up, and she spoke about all the achievements that their school had been encountering, as well as their problems. I know that they had a problem with students' attendance, but even though it was a problem now, it's still an improvement, because when she first started being the principal there was a really low attendance rate, and now there's more parent involvement, and their students are more dedicated to their schoolwork. And I think it's because of the way that she had presented herself. She said that they made it a point to be there for their children, not only in curriculum wise, but in all means. And I did see the way that they did reach out to their students, because they do serve a lower income population. So the teachers were commenting on how they noticed that their children had their shoes starting to wear down and rip up. So they were able to organize a school collection of shoes. So they collected shoes, and now they have a closet full of shoes. So anytime a teacher does notice a child has shoes that are wearing out, she does go send them to the office, and the child can pick their shoes and their size, and they have a new pair of shoes for free, which is a really interesting way to really show parents and their students that we are really there for them, not only just, like I said, through curriculum or through schoolwork, but through actually caring for them. So I thought that was very interesting. Juniper Middle School went up as well, and this was their last year as being open to the public for actually serving children throughout their school. This was their last year. This is they're going to be closed after this year, and so the principal was very proud of everything that they had done. So throughout her PowerPoint, she went through all of the years. I mean, it was one of the first schools here at the AV, so some of the board members actually did go to that school when they were younger. So I thought it was really interesting how the board even was, reminiscing over their school years when they were younger. And it was very interesting to see that as well, and the middle schoolers' achievements and all the things that they did. They had they had science projects and after school programs, and the teachers were very attentive to their children as well, and you can see that throughout their PowerPoint. They had pep rally moments. They had DJs out there for recess, trying to get the children relaxed and happy and involved to go to school, not just focused on, strict discipline and just, making it boring, but she made it a point to, have fun with her children. Another one that was really interesting to me, because I am currently a CAFS major, so the ECE director for Ocotillo, she came over and she expressed how she's helping her students achieve and conquer goals that will help them to be better students in elementary school grades. So the director went up and she talked about the importance of early childhood education, and she informed the board and also the audience. It was very interesting. She shared a few funny videos, and it was really fun experience to watch and to hear, because it is close to my heart, that early childhood education. So I was very interested, and it was fun. Something else that was interesting was just in the beginning of when you walk in, there's these little yellow slips of papers, and I thought it was really interesting how the parents and the teachers or whoever does come, if they have a concern or a question or even something that they want to share that they're proud about, they can actually put it in this little comment card, and they sign their name, they put their signature, and then they give it to a board member before the meeting starts. And they have a specific time just for things that are out of the agenda. So things like this, where parents or teachers have a concern or a question, they give a specific moment for that, and they actually go up and they present their problem or their question, and they address it. So it's really interesting to see that as well. Something else that they did have for us to grab was this newspaper that they have, the Palmdale School District newspaper, and they have multiple sections of different schools. Each principal writes about their own school, and it's great because we have 26 schools in the district, so it's kind of hard to keep track or to know which ones they are or what they're even doing. So this newspaper is something that really comes in handy, because I've been reading through some of them, and it's really interesting to see some of the things that the schools are doing, and it's something that they can share throughout principals with each other, or simply a teacher being enlightened and taking what they're doing there into their classroom. So I thought that was really interesting. My general impression of all this board meeting was great. I know I had to leave a little bit early, so I felt like I got I missed out on the ending, because I really did want to see how it ended, and I'm interested. This is something that I gained interest in, and I had never experienced it before, and I really did find it interesting. I actually want to be involved in something like this. So as a teacher or even a parent, I would love to be part of board meetings and be able to speak what I'd like. If I actually have the opportunity to express my feelings, and it's not that hard of a thing. If you have something to share, there's a time and a moment to share it. So it's interesting that we do have that opportunity as teachers and parents. So I had a great time. I would honestly love to attend more meetings, and I think I will, just to kind of get my foot in there. I might meet someone and get be part of their, meet the director and, you know, get plugged in that way. So it's kind of an interesting option. I never really, that option never even came to my mind, but if you're there, it might even work for your benefit. You might meet the right people, and the right people might get you into the right spot. So I think it's something that I like, and it's an opportunity that I want to be involved in. So I might be there just for the next board meeting or so. So we'll see if I see you there. I hope you guys have a great quarter. Enjoy your finals. Don't stress too much, and have fun. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. See you guys later. Bye.